Like, no funny shit, I was a little kid, like Lil Bow Wow was that nigga. If you ain't think Lil Bow Wow was that nigga and you was a young nigga, you're lying. The nigga had Pharrell, bro, how niggas saying, acting like they don't like Lil Bow Wow, nigga had Pharrell beats, Jermaine Dupri beats, like, you niggas are lying. Shout out Shad Moss, I guess.
Yo, what up? This is SwaVay. I'm at Preme magazine, and I'm gonna take my first and last. The first song that I made that made the final cut for I'll Meet the Sun, probably Go Shorty. I made Go Shorty like 3 years ago in LA. I just made my mixtape before that. I had sessions and I was like, I don't know what I'm finna talk about. But then, you know, that beat just brought something out of me. Holding on to that song for 3 years was tough, but I mean, shit, we here now.
Last time you called Almita.
Last time I what?
Called Almita.
Last time I called Almita or my mom, shit, I haven't called her in a minute, but I text her like, you know, I texted her yesterday, but she been bullshitting that shit. She been like dragging her ass when it comes to her phone, so I gotta like press her OD like on the phone, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not responding even? Like, but I talked to her yesterday for sure. Hey, the truth is, I never met G Herbo, but I talked to him on Instagram. I was like shocked that he wanted to do the song. Like, I listen to G Herbo every day. Like, this is not like no like crazy little industry type situation where like, you know, I just did it for the streams. Like, nah, I actually genuinely listen to G Herbo like a lot. So, you know, when the opportunity got brought to the table, like, I was like, yeah. And I seen him at the BET Awards, but like, we was getting out the car at the same time. We looked at each other, but we ain't speak. But, you know, next time, you know, I have the opportunity to like actually like dap him up and say something to him, it'll be lit. Last time an artist made something that made me stop and listen, probably, that's a tough question. You know what, even though I have no idea what she's saying, Rosalia. Like, the first time I heard the Motomami album, I was like, yo, whatever she's saying is it, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like, I'm a huge fan of Rosalia. I went to like 2 of her concerts like within the past like 2 to 3 weeks, and I definitely realized I don't know Spanish, but it was lit, you know what I mean? Like, she just fire. My first time hearing Dr. Dre, shit, I don't know. Probably on like the music choice channels. Like, that's how I found out about music. Like, that's how I got into music, really. Like, I would come home from school. You know those channels, it's like at the end of your TV light channel, like 999, and it's just like hip hop, rap, and all that type of shit. Like, I would just listen to those stations like all day. So I feel like the first time I heard a Dr. Dre song was on one of those stations, but, you know, shout out to him though. His studio is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, the last time I worked on something with James was, I was out here, I was in New York, and he pulled up to the studio, and we are always just working on the same project. Like, we've been working on like our album for longer than I've been working on I'll Meet the Sun. So like, he pulled up, played a beat, and we just kind of got to it. Me and his relationship is so like, it's kind of like we have to remind ourselves to work. Like, we so much of like good friends, like we just kind of be kicking it for the most part, but we need to stop bullshitting and really lock in the studio. I ain't gonna lie.
And you guys met through Metro, right?
Well, yeah, I met him at the studio. Like, we both were going to the studio for Metro, and he opened the gate for me, and I was like, damn, this nigga tall as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, and he knew who I was. Surprisingly, I knew who he was. Next thing you know, like, we were just talking for like 3 hours, and then like the day after that, like, I was at his house just making records, and that was like the beginning of shit, like us being friends and collaborators, I guess. Damn, the first artist that made me want to rap? Damn. This gonna sound really crazy, but you know Guru, like the dude who made the Masterfield song? I just thought his voice was so cool, like he was just cool as fuck, you know what I mean? And like the beat was just so hard, like, so him, like, he's the first person to really push me in the direction to rap. But for real, like, honestly, probably like Lil Bow Wow or some shit, like no funny shit, I was a little kid, like Lil Bow Wow was that nigga. Like, if you ain't think Lil Bow Wow was that nigga and you was a young nigga, you're lying. Like, you're a goddamn liar. And there's no Bow Wow disrespect tolerated ever from Andre Jones, SwaVay, because the nigga was a legend. The nigga had Pharrell, bro, how niggas saying, acting like they don't like Lil Bow Wow, nigga had Pharrell beats, Jermaine Dupri beats, like T.I. raps, like the Brat raps, like you niggas are lying. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Bow Wow probably first, and then Guru. You know what I mean? Shout out Shad Moss, I guess. Last thing that I made for my Crazy Man brand is the underwear that I have on right now. I will show y'all, you know what I mean? But this is a professional atmosphere. But I'm trying to like flagship underwear, like you're always gonna need new underwear. I did like a little teal colorway and like a little salmon colorway, you know? And it's the best underwear in the world. I'm really shitting on niggas, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to underwear.
Where'd you get the idea for that, the whole Crazy Man thing?
Honestly, just cause you gotta be a little crazy to like do this shit. Like, bro, to do it like we do is like artists and designers and like people in the industry. Like, you gotta be a little crazy at least to go anywhere. And like in Atlanta, like part of the lingo, like sometimes we say crazy man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you talking about crazy man? Like, and I just like kind of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run off with that. Yeah, the first video me and Connor Fisher co-directed was Shooter. I hate that goddamn video, but it's lit though. Like it's fire. Like it just took us. It probably took us like 3 weeks. I feel like too long of a goddamn time, but I mean, for a long time it was my most viewed video. So if you knew about SwaVay around that time or before I Meet the Sun and all that other shit, and you watched the Shooter video, thank you. But that video was insane. Metro's first impression of me had to be that I was annoying as fuck. Had to be. Like, there's no way he didn't think I was annoying. I'm annoying still, you know what I mean? Like, but I met him when I was like 19. I just had so many questions. Like, I wanted to know everything, you know what I mean? And I felt like I was ready for everything. I wasn't, but I feel like he probably thought I was annoying as fuck, but too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh fucking well, you know what I mean? He's incredible, you know? He's a genius. Like, there's a reason why he's like the biggest right now. He's fucking incredible, like he's a genius. And I think people should actually give him a little bit more respect. Like, people respect him, but like, you know, he's incredible, for sure.
So you tweet something that said, caring about every single detail is gonna pay off later. I'm ready to know. So what was the last time you were going crazy into detail? It was a song on the album, visual, piece of merch. What do you think the last thing was?
Just now. Honestly, it's not like one thing, like that's just me every single day. I genuinely just give a fuck about every single little detail, from like the edit like of a video or the mix, like, you know, of a song, the artwork, like how things look, how things flow, like not just music, but like aesthetically, you know what I mean? Like, that's just who I am every day. Like, I can't not be that person, aka I can't not be annoying as fuck. But like I said, it'll all pay off in the long run, you know what I mean? Because I feel like those people that give a fuck, like those are the people that, you know, we look to as leaders and the people that, you know, we champion the most. So, you know, I'm taking that road versus the I don't give a fuck road. So yeah. Yo, what up? This is Lil Bow Wow. That was my Preme magazine interview. Thank you for listening to me talk about a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. You know Bow Wow? Yeah. Boy, no way you know Bow Wow. Listen, my nigga, Bow Wow, bro. Shad Moss, even. You know what I mean? I'm putting respect on the name. Listen, man, I love you, bro. I grew up on your music, dog. You know what I mean? We're Atlanta shit, man. And we gotta make music, goddamn.